Okay, we have a situation where the drop bar on a client's unit is not behaving as we would expect it to, and the manufacturer, they're as confused as I am, to be sure, as to how the client's unit is behaving in a way that the one that I have here and the manufacturer's items aren't. So the problem is the client is getting their lock side edge to drop first, whereas this is the hinge side, and I simply have a strap over this so that I can very carefully and slowly drop the bottom down. When I tighten the strap, what ought to happen is this end here should come down first because the drop button is here. Kind of see it there? So I'm going to ratchet this and see what kind of behavior we get. This side should come out first. Yeah, okay. So that ratchet, that movement, made that last cranking I did to that definitely caused that to start to drop. So what we have here is some drop here, but over here so far there is none. There's no movement on that, is the bottom line. And if you can see down the length of that, you can see that we do have some drop. You may not be able to see it very easily. Let's give it another ratchet and see how that happens. Oh yeah. Yep. So I'm not clicking it into place, but as you should see some movement over here. And you do. We don't see any movement over here at all. Okay. And that's the way that these are supposed to work. So the hinge side is to drop first. Okay, that's what happens. The hinge side drops. When the bottom makes contact with the sill, the threshold, the floor condition, that forces the other end to come down. So let's crank that one more time. Now we're in position. You'll notice that the opposite end has not moved at all, and that's by design. So what happens here is, in an actual condition, my thumb will act as the floor. It's going to restrict the bottom from dropping. At which point what happens is the opposite side is going to come down. Let's try it again. Okay, I ratchet it to the point where I get drop movement over on what is the lock side. Pardon me, what is the hinge side? That is the hinge side. My finger, so when it was laid flat, it drops like this. Okay, no drop over here. If I ratchet that again, we're going to get more drop over on the lock side. My thumb is going to act as the sill, and you can see at that point, as I move my thumb up and down, it causes the hinge side to come down. And the best way that I can illustrate how that works is the drop bar is level. Let's assume it's parallel to the floor. When the drop bar is pushed in, and the reason I have the strap is because I can't easily do it with my hand strength, it will force the hinge side to drop. When the hinge side encounters the sill, the floor, the threshold, whatever it is, when it drops and encounters that, as the button, the drop button is continued to be pushed in, it then forces the rest of it to come down. I don't know that fulcrum's I believe it is the right term, but it will then fulcrum down. We've just observed this working exactly as it's designed. If your unit is dropping from the lock side first, there's something absolutely incorrect with that. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.